I better not catch you using any food delivery apps this 4th of July. Unc's got everything you need for your cookout, from juicy barbecue chicken to garlic butter shrimp, and even some walking nachos. Here are my top 10 recipes for your cookout. Here's everything you need for your seafood boil. In a large stock pot, add some lemons, some onion, some garlic, bay leaves, and this seasoning right here, the straight drop seafood boil. Everything your seafood boil needs to make that flavor bussin'. Get it from unforgettable.com. Add your potatoes, let it boil on high for 15 minutes, then add your sausage, let it boil on high for 5 minutes. Next, add your frozen crab legs and your frozen shrimp. Then also add your frozen corn. Give everything a little stir, make sure everything's well combined. Now cut that heat, cover, and set it to the side. Now let's make that big back butter. Bring half a cup of water to a boil in a medium saucepan over high heat. Reduce your heat to low and gradually add 1.5 sticks of butter, cold butter that is, until it's emulsified and thickened. Now let's upgrade that butter. Add some parsley, a couple shakes of hot sauce, a little Worcestershire sauce, and then right here, the Delta Dust. This is that Cajun seasoning you need. It's like Papados in a bottle. Mix that all together, turn off the heat. By the time that big back butter is done, your seafood should be all cooked. Now grab your favorite platter and dump all that seafood on top of it. Then give it a fresh glaze of that big back butter all over the top of that seafood. And then we're gonna give it a little shine with some more of that Delta Dust. All seasonings are available at uncledibs.com. This seafood boil is guaranteed to get your back nice and big for summer. Full recipes in the caption, or just visit the link in my bio.
That's good, shorty.
First, remove the membrane from the back of the ribs. Clean up your ribs, any excess fat, cut it off. Throw down some yellow mustard as a binder, and then for that flavor, we're coming with that Memphis Bussin' Barbecue Rub. Get it at uncledibs.com. Rub that seasoning in, flip it over, and do the exact same thing to the other side. If you don't have a smoker or a grill, you're gonna love the way these turn out. Make sure you hit the edges with any of that seasoning that fell off. Throw this in the oven at 350 for 1 hour. When the hour is almost up, grab some heavy duty foil, line it with some butter, barbecue sauce, and some more of that Bussin' Barbecue Rub. Add a half a cup of apple cider vinegar, lay the ribs in top side down, cover, and put back in the oven for 1 more hour. Once those bones start poking, you know you're done. Even if you don't have a grill, you can still eat good, shawty.
That's good, shorty.
I found a slab of beef back ribs at my butcher shop. So I went ahead and dried them off with a paper towel, gave them a flip so that bone side is exposed, hit it with a little olive oil, and then for flavor, I'm using that Texas steak rub, shawty. All the flavor you need for some delicious beef ribs like this. Get it from uncledibs.com. Do the same thing to the top side, and then we're gonna add half a cup of apple cider vinegar to the bacon sheet. That's gonna keep these ribs nice and moist so that they're juicy and tender when we're all done. Throw these in the oven at 275 for 2.5 hours. Trust me. After 2.5 hours, remove that foil, and then go ahead and grab your favorite barbecue sauce and slab them ribs up. Now notice the technique here. I'm not brushing the barbecue sauce on the ribs. I'm dabbing that sauce on. So go ahead and get your dab on. Turn your oven up to 400 degrees Fahrenheit and then let them bake uncovered for 15 minutes. That sauce is gonna get nice and sticky and caramelized like this. And then like that, you got beef back, fall off the bone ribs. I didn't even need a knife, but look how tender these things are, shawty. Some say fall off the bone is overcooked. I just say it's bussin'. Full recipe is available on my site, link in bio.
That's good, shorty.
Here's a look at the ingredients you need for the Nacho Dip. In a large pot over medium heat, add your ground beef. Now it's time to add that magic. The big chili style, the only seasoning you need for this dish. Get it from uncledibs.com. Mix everything till it's well combined and then set your beef to one side of your pot. Next, let's add the cheese. I'm using cheddar, use a little onion. Next, add some Velveeta, 1 can of Rotel, some jalapenos, and some cilantro. Pour in half a cup of milk, cover on low heat for to 10 minutes. Once everything is melted, stir everything together and then cover and let it simmer on low for another 10 minutes. Now grab your favorite chips, but don't open them regular. Sit them sideways. Cut the sides and down the middle. I'm using Doritos and Fritos, but feel free to use your favorite chips. Now while your queso dip is nice and hot, grab a ladle and pour that delicious queso dip all over your chips. The messier, the better. Trust me. Garnish with some fresh jalapenos and cilantro, and then tell your guests to grab a bag. Let me know which flavor you're grabbing first. Full recipe in the caption or in the link in my bio.
That's good, shorty.
Grab a skirt steak. Make sure you tenderize it, shorty. Add some spicy deli mustard and rub that thing on in. For flavor, we're using that Texas steak rub. Get it from UncleDibs.com or just Google Uncle Dibs. After you season, add some onion, spinach, and then your favorite cheese. I'm using that Monterey Jack. Now here comes the fun part. Roll that thing up tight, just like a burrito. Make sure you season the outside of the steak. Grab some wooden skewers and place them about 1.5 inches apart. Slice up your pinwheel, it should look something like this. Now you're ready to take it outside to the grill. We're gonna grill these directly over the flame, about 10 minutes on each side. Also, a quick tip, make sure you soak your skewers in water so they don't burn up. Once you're all done, it should look a little something like this.
That's good, shorty.
First, we gotta marinate that chicken. Olive oil, I'm using my Memphis Bun Barbecue rub. Get it from UncleDibs.com. Season up both sides and oil up both sides of your chicken. Let it sit for 30 minutes. While those flavors are locking in, we're gonna get our grill nice and hot. We wanna grill on high heat to lock in those flavors, but low and slow to make sure we don't dry them out. So whether you're doing this on the grill or the oven, just keep an eye on those breasts so they don't turn into the Sahara Desert, you dig? I love adding a little barbecue sauce to my chicken breast, and I'm using this Old Arthur's barbecue sauce straight out of Chicago. Dabbing that sauce all over those breasts, then covering to let those flavors lock in, and then watch this. Barbecue perfection, shawty.
That's good, shorty.
Mushroom Bun Burger. Swap out the burger buns for 2 portobello mushroom caps. Butter that thing up, shawty. Now grab the beef. I'm seasoning up this ground beef with my Uncle Dibs Texas steak rub. Everything you need for these burgers all in one bottle. Get it from UncleDibs.com. Get that grill pan nice and hot. Throw your burgers right on top of that grill pan. Cook your burgers to your liking. Add whatever your favorite cheese is. Stack them on top of each other and slide them to the side. It's time to throw those buns on top of that grill. Once your buns are done cooking, set them to the side because now it's time to assemble that burger. Lettuce, tomato, mayo, ketchup, treat it like a regular burger, but with 0 carbs. Full recipe in the link in my bio.
That's good, shorty.
Pat dry your chicken wings, coat your wings with 2 teaspoons of baking powder, and then add this, the Dirty Bird rub. Get it from UncleDibs.com. Go ahead and massage all of that baking powder and seasoning into the chicken wings. We're gonna bake these wings at 400 degrees for 1 hour. Every 20 minutes, flip your wings so they're nice and done on each side. Now, we can't have any buffalo wings without any sauce, so go ahead and throw your cooked wings in your favorite buffalo wing sauce. Give them a nice toss. Now, if you want your wings extra crispy, this is the time to throw them back in the oven on broil for about 5 minutes. But I like mine just like this with a little bit of ranch.
That's good, shorty.
Oil up your shrimp and then add that flavor. I'm using that straight drop rub. Get it from UncleDibs.com. Now, to make sure my shrimp don't fall through my grill grates, I'm using that hybrid barbecue grill pan from Hexclad. In a separate skillet, get your garlic butter together. I'm gonna cook this all over medium-high heat. Once your pan is preheated and your butter starts to melt, add your shrimp to that grill pan. Close your grill and let them cook for about 2 to 3 minutes. At this point, your butter should be completely melted. I'm gonna add a little bit more of that straight drop rub to that butter, mix it on up, and then add it to those shrimp, baby. So if you're cooking out, this is a simple, quick, and easy dish to make to keep people nice and satisfied until the main event is ready. Full recipes available on my site, uncledibs.com.
That's good, salty.